Louisiana beer reviews. Samuel Adams Harvest Saison. Introduced way back in 2014. This is a 6% alcohol beer with 25 international bitterness units. They use a two-row pale malt blend, oats, rye, wheat, and aromatic barley malts. Aramis and Saz are the hops. It gets a good score on Beer Advocate. Bros haven't tried it, no shock there. 74 out of 100 on Rapier, 44 out of 100 for the style. I bought this for, I think it was $13.97 for the fall variety pack, and that was at Walmart. It says best before February 2015. Harvest Saison. Yeah, some of the fall beers started coming out in late July. It's so ridiculous. I was saying to people, isn't it time for the Easter beers to come out? Okay, look at all this smoke here. Whoa, at 8:10 a.m. on opening day for the New Orleans Saints 2014 at Atlanta. Well, rather thin, white head. The sun is coming right at me there. It's a hazy sky. There's some wispy clouds from the chemtrails. Okay, yeah, it's opaque and it's brilliant orange. Now from that direction with the sunshine at it, it's like golden orange. It's like a yellowish orange this way, but it's orange, and there's some certain bubble streams, definitely. The aroma, okay, they don't use any added spices, so this is coming from the yeast. It's in the rye and the oats and the wheat and the barley malt and those different hops. It's spiciness, like think of a spiced bread. Definitely a spiced bread. So you got all these different grains that you're mixing together, and you've got spiciness like a white pepper and a rye. So it really has a good aroma. Maybe even a banana. The flavor is some of that banana aspect too in the spiced bread, different types of breads. Some sweetness. There's a definite noticeable bitterness, 25 IBUs. It's there. Bitterness is there. It's funny how some beers that are rated at 25 IBUs will seem to have more bitterness than something rated at 60 IBU. This is really prickly in the mouthfeel. It's highly carbonated, and the mouthfeel is medium and not really slick. And the finish is rather crisp, and even with all the spiciness, it's pretty drinkable. I think this is, I would give it an A. Most excellent. You know, sometimes Samuel Adams variety. I don't care if Samuel Adams puts out a new beer every day. Doesn't bother me. Some are not going to be that great. I guess my least favorite is that cherry wheat. That stuff to me is not a good beer. Seems like the more I drink it, the less I like it. But a lot of their stuff, and I guess most of their stuff, probably the vast majority of what they offer is really good. Now, they're not top-notch in the craft beer world, but their prices aren't super high. And you can see that cloud descending, so there was definite sediment at the bottom. They're not top-notch, but I don't think they claim to be. They're just like an approachable craft beer company. So they're reaching for the mass market, not some ultra gourmet, super intense beer which would only have a niche audience. So I can't really pick on Samuel Adams if they're going to make an array of beers that have wide appeal. And they make a lot of money from it, so I got no issue with it. And anyway, hey, this, I just said it's an A, most excellent. So Les Bon Temps Roulé, a most excellent beer. I would highly recommend getting a hold of some. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to New Orleans and attend a New Orleans Saints football game.